What's up? Welcome back to Vlogmas for the third Angel Eye video on this series. This is going to be about how I mount these. Not so much about what type of Angel Eyes they are, but how they're actually situated inside the headlight. It's going to be a different look. You might not have ever seen it before. All that's coming up. All right, I got something really cool to show you on these WRX lights, and before I do, hit that like button for me. It's gonna help out this video huge. I want it to reach as many people as possible, and the algorithm loves when you guys hit that like button. Here's the one that we did before, and check out this guy in the background. It's super different. If you can tell, that thing is not mounted on the face of it. See this ring, no matter where we're at, we can always see that ring. You can tell that it's been mounted on there. You can actually see the mounts. And if you look close, you can see kind of the gapping. I talked about that in that video. And again, if you haven't seen it, go check it out after this one. But check this out, that guy's completely hidden. It's completely tucked back behind the bezel. And I'll show you what that looks like when it's off. That's like a stealth reverse mount. It's back in between the projector and the actual shroud. Way different look. This is gonna be a lot more OEM looking. You're really not even gonna know that they're there unless they're on. Whereas this guy, I mean, you could tell side by side. Super different look. This one is very obvious. No matter what angle you're at, if you're anywhere in the front of the car, you're gonna be able to see that. So that's got much more of an aftermarket look to it. This guy could technically be totally stock and you wouldn't really know. Well, check this out. This is the Genesis coupe ring. And if we wanted to, we could go kind of traditional with it. And we could just run the wires through that bottom opening right there, and then we can mount these things on. You'd be looking at the face of it. That's just like the set of lights that I showed you on the previous videos and a little bit more on this video. But then there's also something I've literally never seen done before on the Genesis coupe, and that would be to mount the ring like that. Prior to this series, the last time I did any sort of how to install RGB Angel Eyes was when I did the Throttle VR4 project. That was a dual projector headlight that I did the reverse mounted Angel Eyes in there. So if you have seen it before, maybe it's because you watched that video on Throttle a while back. So quite a long time ago, I started getting a set of lights ready for a GTR that was absolutely crazy. I had to open up a brand new set of lights to get all these painted parts in there with the Angel Eyes and the Demon Eyes and all the other crazy stuff. So I had to open those things up. It does look insane though with all these on, right? So now I have two of the rings are off right now, and that comes down to these JST connectors. So look, just by me depinning and repinning it, that little guy's giving me problems. That's why I solder these. I won't leave that up to chance. That's not gonna be an okay thing. I do show how to depin and run these wires through. I'm gonna link that video up right there in the corner. That's for the WRX that we did right here. Okay, so if you look, I've already pre-drilled some holes. So I drilled a hole for the wires to come out the bottom, and then I've got these little teeny little holes right there that you can see marked around this shroud, and those correspond with those guys right there. You can do all of that so that you hide the wires, and then you can mount legs to them that then go into those holes and then wrap around the backside. And that's gonna be metal as opposed to like a plastic or a glue. Okay, so understanding that you've got the holes that have to be drilled, you can mount the little legs on them. That's one way that you can mount them. And then the second way is what I like to do when you have a weird shape. So check this out. This is, I don't think I've ever talked about this on a video before. That's a GTR high beam, and it's perfectly round. This is a GTR low beam, and if you look, it's got two projectors for the low beams, and they've got like a flat top to them, and then a curve, and then a flattish kind of bottom, and then another curve. And there's no way that you can mount a ring. I've seen rings mounted in those, and they look absolutely disgusting. they had to completely ruin this upper piece. These things, the only way that you can get them is in the very expensive lights. Trying to force a ring into a kind of squared out position doesn't make sense. So what we do instead is what I call reverse mounting them. That thing is actually mounted, it's sandwiched between the projector lens and the shroud, and it covers it up and it holds it into place, and there's no tabs that need to be soldered or glue or tape or anything weird, and they look really, really good. So that is my little hidden technique if you're interested in mounting these things reversed so that they don't stick out so much. All right, I hope you enjoyed Vlogmas. That's gonna do it for this season. I got gifts to wrap, I've got a lot of other stuff to do. A lot of this content from the Angel Eye series is going into the courses, both paid and free stuff. So if you don't know about that, check out lightingcourse.com. I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas, enjoy your families, take care, build dope lights. Comment below if there's anything that you wanna see in future videos about these Angel Eyes. All right guys, take care.